Hey everyone, it's Sleigh Ride with a Y here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance. This time we are going to do Chapter 1, and this is my practice file, by the way, I forgot to mention that. Chapter 1, Footsteps of Fate. The apprentice tactician Sleigh. Yeah, a strange pair indeed. So apparently I have to have a woman to protect me. I'm just kidding, I'm not sexist. They go to Bulgur, to the center of Sakai, where they will discover two of these things. What are these things? We will find out in Chapter 1, Footsteps of Fate. Alright, looks like this is probably going to be our battlefield. Sleigh over here. This is Bulgur. Bulgur. Should be called Burger. Yeah, it's great. Oh, who's this? Sounds like a ladies' man to me. He's from Lycia? Yeah, he's definitely a ladies' man. And apparently his name is Sain. And the red guy is Kent. They have a mission, apparently. But what is their mission? Apparently they're blocking the road, like rude people do. Oh, wow. Lynn doesn't get along with these two, apparently. I have a feeling it's mostly Sain. But Sain is an awesome character. Indeed. What? She's our mission. What does this mean? And apparently we're being pursued now. Out of nowhere. And it's not the Knights this time. It's, some scary guy that knows our name for some reason. Well, Lynn's name, not our name. Apparently, he wants to kill Lynn. It's not cool. Actually, Lynn could probably handle all these by herself if she used a few vulneraries, but we will get some help from Sain and Kent. Oh yes. And this is much needed help because, well, I'll explain their units in a second. Yeah, now they're finally introducing themselves. Sleigh and I will lead. Yeah, I will lead. Yes, my name is Sleigh. Okay, you want to attack first? I know blue units are allies, game. You already told me this last chapter. If Lynn is defeated, your game is over. Yeah. Don't let Lynn die. Actually, I usually don't let any units die because after they die, they never come back. So yeah, you never want that to happen. And again, this is another tutorial level, which is extremely annoying because, again, we don't get to do anything. Well, we get a little, but not much, especially in the beginning. Alright, these guys are Cavaliers. They're knights on horse. And if you can check, there's a horse little icon next to aid that helps them do rescues. That's the word. And this is Sain, a knight in service to House Kalen. A bit of a scoundrel. Cavaliers are mounted knights with superior movement. They do have nice movement. That's 7 movement. Indeed. And he has a lance, but he can also wield swords. As you can see, he has a level E sword and a level D lance. Kent over here has level D sword and level E lance. The opposite. And basically Sain is more of a powerhouse than Kent. He has more strength and defense. But Kent has a little more HP and skill and speed. But personally, I like Sain a ton better. Mostly because of his personality, because it's just awesome. And this is a perfect time to explain the weapon triangle. You see the little down arrow on the spear that we have? Well, it's a lance. I don't know why I called it a spear. And the little up arrow next to the axe the bandit has? Well, basically the weapon triangle goes like axes beat lances, lances beat swords, and swords beat axes. And if you use a weapon that's getting beaten by another weapon, your stats are pretty much going to lower quite a bit. As you see, this is Sain's little animation, and we missed. This is scripted, by the way. You always miss right there. But most of the time you do miss if you use a weapon that's lower, or that's weak against another weapon. Yeah, you missed, Sain. Where's your sword? Come on, man. I think Kent's getting jealous of Sain's awesome lady skills. Alright, and we got an iron sword from Kent, even though he only had one sword, I'm pretty sure. Although I didn't check that. I think he only had one sword. Weapons possess a unit. Yeah, okay, this is what it is talking about. It's exactly what I just said. Weapon triangle. And now with a sword, Kent can go. And actually have a 100% chance to hit. And even dodge. Now, it looks like Kent's like a beast compared to Sain, but that's certainly not true. His percentages when he levels up, like the random number generator, when you level up, it has certain percentages for each character to level up certain skills. Sain has higher percentages on strength and defense, and basically, yeah, his good stats. And he has lower percentages on his weaker stats, like resistance, which is 0. And basically Kent is a 50-50 character. He can either be really good or really bad. It just depends on how lucky you are, and that's why I don't use Kent very much. Because I have really bad luck, and yeah, I don't use him very much. And here, we're going to have Lynn finish him off, because she's a beast with her iron sword. Usually you don't want to attack an enemy that you have lower than about 70 hit percentage, because you probably will miss. At least that's my experience. Alright, we have to attack again right here. So this time we have to use our iron sword. We have 87% chance, and we still missed. This is, again, scripted. It's all scripted in this entire fight. Except for the end, I think.